Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. All right, yesterday I wasn't entirely sure how the day was going to go, and I had a few tabs up from doing a little bit of research yesterday, and this is it both together coming from Chad Steingraber, Bitcoin dominance about to fall off a cliff, and the total market minus BTC and Ethereum is about to rip to new all-time highs, and so this is what Chad posted at around 8:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time yesterday. Of course, guys, it only takes a moment for the market to turn around. September is finally September, and coming from Rob Art here, he was retweeting out Alex Cobb's tweet, what the actual F is happening, and XRP down to $2.77 as of the time of Alex Cobb's screen grab here of the XRP chart. We've got the Kobesi letter saying breaking over $1 billion worth of Bitcoin longs have been liquidated in 20 minutes after a sudden drop in price. As we frequently see during the Sunday night session, low liquidity has led to a large washout. The dip is frequently bought into the U.S. market open. So that is something to look forward to. Today it's Monday, September the 22nd, if you guys are watching this video on the day that I'm releasing it, and the markets have not opened yet. So a couple of hours before the markets still open. And guys, this has been the biggest long liquidation so far this year, according to Ted Pillows here. So check this out. This is a chart just showing you guys long liquidations versus short liquidations from CoinGlass here. And as you guys can see, it's wiped out it's the biggest wipeout for the entire year so far in terms of long liquidation. So very interesting to see, this occurring pretty much on the heels of everybody thinking, oh, wow, crypto market is going to go up. Valhalla awaits. So guys, now this finally brings us to actually looking at the charts and seeing the pain that we've been witnessing over the last few hours. This is Bitcoin on the charts. I guess the question is, was that it? Is this the final move to the upside? Do we have any more upside left in us? Well, there's a few things we got to consider here. Okay, let's first just take a look at Bitcoin. So right now we are trading in and around $112,000 for one Bitcoin. 112.9. Okay, so just under $113,000 for one Bitcoin. And if I throw that on the hourly, you guys can see it was just a cascade down until we found some support down in around 111.9. We have since rebounded, so Bitcoin is rebounding now as of the time of this recording, and as you guys can see, 112,800, a huge liquidation event. But of course, so that was coupled by the volume there, but of course buyers did buy up on this particular hour, which resulted in a very long wick for Bitcoin. Even though it did cascade down a little bit more, we are finding the support in here. So guys, this is where Bitcoin is finding support. Now we're trading in and around 112.8. But even since we were seeing those prices for Bitcoin over the weekend, guys, it's only down 2.5%. It's not down by much. Even at its peak here, it was down just over 3%. So, the thing is, if we continue cascading down, of course, that's not a good thing. That would definitely signify perhaps the beginning of a bear market. But guys, the question is, do we have to worry quite yet? Bill Morgan also commenting, all I see is this entire market moving down with Bitcoin with the same heavy correlation we usually see. So this is so this is Bitcoin. Okay, he's got the Bitcoin chart up here. And of course, this is XRP volume, $2.91. We did see XRP cascade down along with Bitcoin, but XRP is not the only one. Let's take a look at Ethereum, and Ethereum is also down as well. Let's take a look at ADA. ADA is also down as well. If I take a look at Solana, Solana is also down as well. So everything, guys, everything got liquidated over the last few hours here. And XRP, guys, XRP in that same boat. So, yesterday we were talking about an XRP pricing around $2.98. Currently, one XRP is down to about $2.81. And you guys can see by that wick there. So it's funny how this all works. We saw that big long wick on the Bitcoin chart with this long volume bar. And so you guys can see the XRP volume bar in there. Big long wick on this particular candlestick for XRP. Now XRP is finding its support in and around here. And I don't dare I say we did go down as low as about, it was right around here, about $2.69. And that was before buyers bought back up, and now we're finding support in around $2.81. So how much has XRP gone down? since this point here, and it's about 5.5%. So XRP down a little bit more, but guys, it's okay. This is the entire crypto market moving at the same pace. So I guess the question is, do we have to worry? Do we really have to worry? Just going back to Rob Art's comment here, September, finally Septembering. Well, what do we have for September? I mean, this is the CoinGlass website where we can find all kinds of Bitcoin metrics here. And if we go down to September, guys, technically we are still actually bullish. We are still in the green. In the past, we've seen September's routinely in the red. And generally speaking, even before a crypto blow off top, we generally see a decline in September before we finally see that big push to the upside. So September is a quote unquote finally Septembering, where we have seen a big liquidation event. And I'm just going to, again, just show you that here on the charts. It's just Bitcoin to US dollar. And I'm going to throw that on the, daily for you guys to show you guys in the past what we've seen before, that big blow off top, in previous cycles. So in 2021, remember where September was in 2021, this was September. So we did see that decrease there. And then we did see another decline before we got into October. And then this was the beginning of October before that huge blow off top. Okay, same thing happened back in 2019, right over here, 2017 leading up to 2018 in September, right in around here. So the beginning of September, right until about mid-September. And this gets us into late September in here. So we did see that initial decline of about 39%. And then it came up eventually before we saw that final push to the upside. So September, generally bearish. And, we're still actually seeing September up 4.38%. Credible Crypto here also commenting, we ended up getting the red path shared earlier. We can see that we are clearly in a complex correction on Ethereum here, which we expected because of the completed 5-wave move I've been talking about over the last few weeks. So he's been giving us some examples over the last few weeks with regards to more complex moves. That being said, not sure if the move is completed yet, as I would have liked to test the green zone. And for now, we have fallen short of it. So just giving us some more indications as to, what happens generally at this point in the market. And guys, if you want to follow me, if you want to just see what I'm doing for this particular crypto one, I'm keeping it easy over there at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. I don't make it complex. I want to make it easy for you guys to understand. So I'm just showing you guys what I'm doing during this particular bull run. Follow me. It is only $5 a month. Patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. Got to understand, guys, this is market manipulation. This is classic market manipulation. Even Stock Money Lizards here coming out saying, Bitcoin, if these mass liquidation events still catch you by surprise, you're either very new to the game or you haven't learned anything. Guys, massive liquidation events happen all the time. So this is from the playbook. Price pumps, whales take profit. Then what happens? Price further pumps on low volume, retail wanting their piece of the cake. Then we have too many positions with paper gains and open futures positions, lack of liquidity. This happens after low volume uptrends. And then before price can go higher, liquidity equals stables must be freed. That is a good side effect. It is a profitable business model for market makers. Limits get filled, whales buy the dips, rinse and repeat. So Bitcoin is not done yet, according to Stock Money Lizards. And he's just showing that, we've seen this time and time again, demonstrating a chart here from, it's just showing us this chart here from 2024, mass liquidation event before a major pump to the upside. So guys, this is still what we have to expect. Crypto Insight UK also commenting on this. You do often find the structures like this play out after large flushes. Watch and see what happens here. Don't rush in and panic. And so he was using ADA, Cardano's ADA as an example here. What we're likely going to see is a retest slightly lower, and RSI showing a direction change and the bullish divergence finally moving and changing direction. So all things to consider. We do not have to worry. Let's take a look at what we're expecting for Q4, this courtesy of Cointelegraph. On average, guys, BTC does jump about 85%. The Santa rally is coming to crypto too. So that is something else we should be looking forward to. Q4, generally speaking, especially in a bull year. I mean, generally speaking, Q4 is generally bullish. You guys can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Out of 12, we have seen 8 bullish Q4s so far. So, I'm assuming what we're going to see for this particular Q4 is no different. Let's just go back to Bitcoin dominance too for a second. BTC/D. Let's see what we are. Let's see what we're seeing here on the Bitcoin dominance chart. Are we actually seeing any more? No. Bitcoin dominance is going up now, and because the altcoin market has gotten so wrecked, so ruined, we are seeing Bitcoin dominance taking shape here. But hopefully that isn't going to be for long. I guess we should go and take a look at this as well. Market cap, guys, down by 3.88%. The first time we've seen it below $4 trillion in, well, about a week or so. Fear and greed is only at 47, though. So it's not like it's down to 30 or 20. We have seen market correction. So cryptocurrencies, altcoins are generally in the red, but again, guys, not by double digits, single digits only. Some are high single digits, yes, I'm going to admit, but nothing really to worry about. So if you guys are concerned, just be sure to do your research. Do not panic sell. The last thing you want to do is to panic sell, especially at this stage in the bull run. This is exactly what they want you to do. They want you to relinquish your cryptocurrency. They want you to sell at market lows at a discount so that they can buy it up and profit in the coming months. Crypto Insight UK also posting this. Have you ever noticed everyone is angry on this app at the moment? And I'm sure last night's liquidation event didn't help matters. Everyone is arguing more than ever about their token being better or how frustrated they are or that the top is not in yet. Also, have you noticed that price has looked and felt negative every day for weeks, but it still is ranging near the all-time high? This is another thing, almost like a psychological tactic that we should that we have to acknowledge, that we have to really kind of identify and not get scared and not get tricked by it. So this is for a lot of the large caps with Total 2, and Total 3 are all exceedingly close to, if not about to, set their all-time highs on the weekly. Do you think there is a disconnect between feeling and price right now? Do you feel like we have euphoria yet? This is all something to think about. So, talking about sentiment being low, guys, this is psychological. They're playing, it's a psychological game. Remember, when somebody sells, there's an opportunity for somebody to buy at that price. So if you're selling into doom and gloom and you're selling when the market is going down, somebody's going to be buying up your Bitcoin, for example, like I'm going to just bring up the XRP chart because I think it's a better example here for XRP holders. Just going to throw that on the weekly. And so, as the market was going down for XRP traders, we were seeing price going down by about 5%. And, people were selling into, this is the hourly chart. People were selling so much so that the volume had gone up to about 18.77 million. You guys can see it over there on the left-hand side of the chart. We did see price dip. Sellers were selling, and some sellers were fine selling their XRP for $2.71, $2.70, $2.69, all the way down. And now, guys, it's back up. So if you had sold and just waited, you'd be up by about 4%. I mean, if you sold near the low here, you'd be back up by 4%. So always something to pay attention to. Don't worry, this is not the end of the world. 6 reasons why most people in crypto fail. Okay, they buy high and panic sell, like I just talked about there. Also, overexposure to altcoins. Altcoins come and go. Timing is important. Cycle dynamics change too, guys. Remember, altcoins, you got to be very careful about which altcoins you are choosing. And this is very hard to anticipate. In 2024, the predominant opinion was meme pump happened late in the cycle. Well, it didn't. Now people are waiting for AI or memes to pump again. Maybe this is in Q4, maybe in Q1 of 2026. Either way, drawdowns and pumps are quick and brutal. So be careful when you're purchasing altcoins. Bitcoin is boring. People think if I put $1,000 in Bitcoin and it goes to 220,000, I will have $2,000 and I won't get rich that way. Crypto has taught people a lot of wrong things. The most toxic one is the get rich quick fantasy. I mean, Bitcoin has been the most solid cryptocurrency. I think the most predictable cryptocurrency. So that is, something to remember. 100x charts. You have been taught to look at charts from the absolute low to the all-time high. Even if you nail the low, do you really believe that you're going to hold through 2, 3, 5, 10x, 41x, so on and so forth? Getting 100x is very difficult. And then there's traders. Some people try to trade. They don't actually trade. This is a mistake that I made at the beginning of my trading career. I tried to day trade, and in stocks, not in crypto. This was back in 2011. And I was trying to be good at it in 2011 and 2012 and 2013, and I slowly got better. But then I thought, you know what? The biggest gains I'm ever going to make is when you buy low, sell high on these big, massive swings. And so if you just have a little bit of patience, this is where you can really succeed. And again, guys, this is why I have the Patreon. I've been doing this for a very long time and I've learned a lot of things. So If you want to pick my brain, if you just want to see what I'm doing, you can follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. Again, it is only $5 a month. So in conclusion, we've got greed. All this is greed, emotion, FOMO. There's no real plans. That's the other thing, guys. You have to have a plan when you're trading. You don't want to panic sell. You don't want to be afraid. Make sure you are paying attention. Make sure you've got your head in the game. Even Nick Crypto Crusader coming out here saying, looking at the timeline, people are really surprised by this recent move. If you have been in the Discord, so he runs a Discord there, we expected this move 3 days ago, leading into the weekend. Guys, this is lather, rinse, repeat behavior. We see this time and time again, like I showed you guys on the Bitcoin chart. September's usually draw down before a big October push. Signals are now flashing that we are either near or at the bottom of this move. A typical weekend liquidation event causing panic into the morning of markets opening again. Classic shakeout manipulation. Typically, we have witnessed these bearish weekends turn into bullish weeks. Let's see what happens next. So again, if you guys are watching this video on the day that I'm releasing it, it is only Monday and traditional markets still have not opened yet. And then there is this CZ dropping a bomb, courtesy of John Squire here. What if, guys, just what if? What if we've seen so far wasn't even the real bull run, okay? The true bull market might be about to begin, and XRP was built for it. So CZ just tweeting this out, or maybe we haven't even hit the real bull market yet. Maybe we haven't. Maybe we are still waiting for that next push to the upside. I think we are. I mean, typically, this is when everybody's emotions are already very, very high and sentiment is running low. But pay attention, guys. Don't lose track now. This is the name of the game. We want to cash out for as much profit as possible. You can follow me again, patreon.com/workingmoneychannel if you're interested in seeing what I'm doing for this particular bull run. Guys, I also have the Working Money Channel merch store if you're interested in, maybe supporting the channel in a different way. I do have all kinds of Working Money Channel merch. Every little bit counts, and I do thank everybody who has been purchasing the merchandise. Link is in the description of the video. That's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.